One of the most common questions I get is, David, am I too old to get an IUL? In this video, we're going to answer those questions and show you the numbers to show you that if you are in your 50s and above, you can still get an IUL on one condition. Is it too late to get an IUL at the age of 50? Absolutely not, on one condition. It has to be properly funded. So I'm going to show you 4 IUL examples starting at the age of 50 with somebody who retires at the age of 65. The first is going to be for $500 a month. Second is for $1,000 a month. The third is for $2,500 a month going into the IUL. And the fourth is for $5,000 per month. Now, before I show you those examples, let me explain to you what an IUL is and how to properly structure an IUL so that the focus is on cash growth. Now, an IUL is a permanent life insurance policy. IUL stands for Indexed Universal Life. Every permanent policy has 2 components. It's going to have the death benefit and it's going to have the cash value, basically your savings. A common question is, David, why would someone use life insurance to be able to grow their money? Here's the answer. An IUL gives you several benefits. Number 1, more potential growth compared to a typical savings account at the bank. Number 2, 0 stock market risk. Number 3, tax-free access to your money. Number 4, no penalties for early access, unlike a 401k and an IRA that will make you wait until 59 and a half. You can access your money earlier without a penalty inside of an IUL. Number 5, death benefit to protect your family. God forbid you pass away early. Your family will receive your savings plus the death benefit. And number 6, the ability to turn on a lifetime income that you cannot outlive. Now, the most important part is to properly structure your policy. There's the death benefit on one side, the cash value on the other. Here's why. When you add money into your policy, let's say in this example, $1,000, some of your money is going to be pulled out to pay for the cost of the life insurance. So option 1, if you have a high death benefit, in this case, $1 million of death benefit, your cash value will be lower because you are paying for more insurance compared to option 2. If you have a smaller death benefit, so if you minimize your death benefit, you will in turn maximize your cash value growth. So obviously $1 million is going to cost more than $100,000. So more of your $1,000 is staying in the cash value there. This is why it is so important to work with an agent that has experience and knows what they are doing. Not all IULs are created equal. Some are better than others. So the agent needs to know how to work the illustration software depending on what company they use. So let me introduce myself. My name is David Gomez. I have 10 years of experience with IULs, and I would be happy to connect with you to determine which design is best for you. Now, let's get into the numbers. I'm going to show you one for $500 a month starting at age 50 through age 65. One for $1,000 a month from age 50 to age 65. $2,500 a month from age 50 to age 65. $5,000 a month from age 50 to age 65. First example is $500 a month. Now we minimize the death benefit so we can maximize the cash. That'd be $86,000 of life insurance. So if God forbid this 50-year-old male were to pass away, the family would receive their savings, their accumulated value plus the $86,000. Now, in this example, starting at age 50, fast forward to age 64 is their last year of funding. So by age 65, they're no longer funding. They put in a total of $90,000 and they grew that to a total of $122,000. So that $122,000 could turn into an annual income stream of $8,100 per year approximately. Now, let's say they start at age 65 and they live through the age of, let's say, 89. They would have put in $90,000, but they would have taken out $203,000 of tax-free income. Let's say they live to the age of 99. They put in the same $90,000, but they took out $284,000 of tax-free income. Now let's look at this next example. $1,000 a month. The minimum death benefit is $174,000. That's $12,000 per year. Fast forward, by the time this individual reaches the age of 65, he has put in $180,000 into the policy. That $180,000 grew to around $235,000 to $247,000 of accumulated value. Now you could turn that into a $16,000 per year tax-free income stream. Fast forward through the age of 89 years old, that $180,000 has turned into an income of $409,000 tax-free. Let's say this individual lives to 99. That 180 gave him a $500,000 of tax-free income. Now let's go to the next example. So this is $2,500 a month. The minimum death benefit is $438,000. That's $30,000 per year. Fast forward, by the age of 65, this individual has put in $450,000. It grew to around $598 to $628,000. You could turn on a lifetime income of $41,000 per year. Fast forward through the age of 89. Would you trade $450,000 for $1 million of tax-free income? I absolutely would. Now, by age 99, if they live that long, basically $450,000 into $1.45 million, you basically received an additional $1 million of tax-free income. And next is going to be $5,000 per month. The minimum death benefit is $878,000. So let's follow the same prompt. By the age of 65, you put in $900,000. That $900,000 grew to $1.2 million. Lifetime income of $83,000 per year. So let's scroll down here to the age of 89. They would have put in $900,000 and received $2 million. Now, let's say they live to 99. Would you trade $900,000 for, again, $2.9 million of tax-free income? I absolutely would. And here's a snapshot of all the numbers so that you can look at it all in one place. Feel free to pause it here and digest the numbers. I know there's a lot of numbers here. With that being said, let's connect. I'd love to help you design your own IUL. So if you are still watching, that tells me you got value from this video. So number one, I just ask you to subscribe to this channel. Is going to help me to continue to put the word out there for those who need to learn more about the IUL. Number two, if you would like to schedule a call with me, look at the comments below, look at the notes below. You're going to see a link and we can schedule either a phone call or a Zoom call and I could go into more detail on designing one for yourself. And with that said, God bless everybody. Bye-bye.